Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, Nabila is a character that has been on The Walking Dead since season 7. She has been a love interest for Jerry. She was sort of a love interest for him in the early episodes of season 9. And then after the 6-year time jump, they appear to be married, I believe, and have kids and everything. So, yeah, she's sort of a big deal, not a main character, but a supporting character and a familiar face to, most fans that keep up with the show and watch every episode and everything. Most fans know who Nabila is. I'm worried that she is going to die because there is this upcoming moment that is from the comics that is definitely going to happen in the show, and it's going to happen in episode 15 of this season. It's not a spoiler. It's pretty much been confirmed as per the episode titles and plot synopsis. It's basically confirmed that it's going to happen in episode 15. And it's basically, for those of you that don't know, the Whisperers, they take 12 characters and they cut their heads off and they put their zombie heads on sticks to mark a border. So basically 12 characters die. There's a few main characters, a few minor characters. And it might not be 12. It could be 8, it could be 10, it could be 15, it could be 11. It could be any number. But it's going to be like a big group of characters. And it's probably going to be a mixture of main characters and supporting characters like the comics. And it's going to be a huge, devastating dark moment in the show. It's just going to be devastating for the characters. And yeah, it basically sets the stage for a lot of the major plot points that happen later on in the story that will be happening in season 10. I am worried that Nabila is going to be one of those characters that dies. In this past episode, she was talking to Carol, I believe, and she just seemed happy. And I think, she was talking to Carol about how they, this is what they were fighting for, was the fair. Carol was saying, I can't believe this fair is really starting to look good, and it's really going to be a thing, and it's really going to happen and be successful. And Nabila she says something like, I never stopped giving up on it. This is what we were fighting for. I always believed that this would happen. And she just seems so happy. And being happy tends to get you killed on the show. And she was talking a lot. She had more lines in this past episode than she has ever had. I promise. She had more lines in this episode than ever before. And once you're a supporting character and you start to get lines, that tends to get you killed. If you are a minor character and then all of a sudden you say more than 5 words in an episode, that usually means you're going to die. Especially if you're happy. Like that's just not good. That's not a good sign. That usually means that you're going to get killed off. They could be, trying to trick us. Angela King, I believe she's a smart writer. She could be trying to trick us, trying to make Nabila look like the red herring. But I don't know. I think Nabila could be one of the heads on spikes. She's been around since season 7. Someone from the kingdom is going to die. Possibly more than one. I mean, we've got Ezekiel, Jerry, Nabila, Deanne, and then, Carol, if you want to count her. Oh, and Henry. I mean, if you want to just think of the characters that originated from the kingdom, there is Jerry, Ezekiel, Nabila, Deanne, and Henry. Those are the big ones. Yeah, 1 or 2 of them could die. I wouldn't say more than 2, and I definitely wouldn't say less than 1. I think at least one of those big kingdom characters that were introduced in season 7 will die. One of them will die. And Nabila could be the big one. I mean, she and Jerry are happy and they have kids, and we just had a few episodes ago where Jerry we had that flashback where Jerry was telling Ezekiel and Carol, me and Nabila are gonna have kids. Like that's just not good on The Walking Dead. You don't want to be like, me and this person are about to have kids in a few episodes before the episode where there's the heads on spikes. That's not the good time for you to be saying that stuff. And I'm thinking about, Jerry and Nabila, they're happy and everything. Like I said, they have kids. Both of them don't have to die. They could. It could be both of them. But it could also just be one of them. One of them would be enough. And yeah, it could be Jerry that dies, and Nabila is the one that survives, and she's devastated and she's angry, and she becomes a soldier during the Whisper of War, because the Whisper of War, that's going to be the next section of the story. That's going to be the big storyline that happens in season 10. I promise we're going to get the Whisper of War in season 10. It's basically all out war, but for season 10. So yeah, that's going to be a big part of the season. And yeah, Nabila could be the angry widow that vows to get revenge and is a soldier. But I mean, what if it's Jerry? What if Jerry is the one that survives and Nabila is the one that gets piked and he's angry? I mean, we know that when it comes to Jerry, he's a nice, friendly, lovable guy with a heart of gold. But when someone he cares about's in danger, he is like this Viking, violent, brutal warrior, badass motherfucker. If you don't remember in season 8 when Ezekiel was almost about to get killed by that dumbass with the glasses, Jerry came at him like a fucking tiger. He screamed and like literally chopped his head. No, chopped his entire, like from head to like toe, just chopped him in half with his axe, and then chopped at him again like he wasn't already dead, which he was. That's kind of Jerry's weakness, is his love for other people and him wanting to defend and protect other people, and he wants to violently protect other people. So if his wife is killed, decapitated violently without him even getting to say goodbye, his kids no longer have a mother. You know how angry that's going to make him? And even if Ezekiel and Carol and Henry all survive, that's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough to keep Jerry as the same old Jerry that's this good-hearted, funny guy. He's not going to be very funny anymore. He's going to be all about getting revenge. He's going to be all about being a soldier in the Whisperer War. And that way, Jerry can still be that fan favorite. He can still be that popular character that the fans have a lot of emotional investment in. So in a way, that it makes sense for that reason. So that way, we got Jerry for season 10. We got Jerry for his 4th year. And, he gets to stay on the show a little bit longer because he gets character development from his wife's death, and he is an angry, violent soldier for the Whisperer War. There's going to be soldiers during the Whisperer War, and a lot of these soldiers are going to be sort of hardened and angry and vengeful over the deaths of characters that they had cared about, over deaths of their loved ones. Who better than Jerry, who would have lost his wife? That makes a lot of sense. So I could see Nabila dying and Jerry being a soldier for the Whisperer War. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would be Nabila. I thought maybe it would be Jerry that would die. Maybe it would be Ezekiel that would die. But this past episode where she's happy and she's getting more lines than she's ever gotten, that has me really worried, because when you're happy and you get lines out of nowhere, that means you die. Look at Abraham. Look at Tyrese. It happens. So, yeah. I think Nabila is going to die, and she could end up being one of the heads on spikes in Season 9, Episode 15. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now, we are at 427 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 500 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. So hopefully we can get to that goal of 500 subscribers. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.